Good morning guys and welcome to today's video on GCSE Maths Revision Topics Part 2. Right guys, this video was filmed on Sunday the 19th of July 2020. Right guys, if you're new, welcome. My name is Abdallah Wahishi and I'm a private maths tutor and a recently qualified maths teacher for secondary and primary. I make videos on Key Stage 1 Maths, Key Stage 2, Key Stage 3, GCSE and A-level maths and further maths as well as undergraduate degree level maths. Okay, please do subscribe to my channel if you're new. Drop it a like and press the bell icon so you guys can be notified of when my uploads are. Okay, um, yeah, it would really help me out, guys. Okay, right, guys, let's get into like today's video. Right, guys, so this is actually part 2 actually. Okay, so I am revisiting topics that I've covered on my channel. So I've started doing this, guys, because obviously I'm aware that I've got some new subscribers on my channel recently. I started my channel, I believe, yeah, around October this year actually, so October 2019. Okay, so I've just picked topics here that I've covered, yeah, in my previous videos actually. So I've not managed to like pick every single topic, and at the end actually for this video I've put like a list of topics that I've not yet covered. Okay, but I will also do essentially a part 3 hopefully, yeah, next week actually, yeah, as part of my rule. Okay, so yeah, so this is obviously the plan. Yeah, obviously check out part 1 actually that I put up on Saturday. Okay, yeah. And then yeah, and then lastly, yeah, I will put up a link for the CORBETT Maths website and the Maths Watch. Okay, Maths Watch PDF actually has loads of questions that you can practice. You've also got obviously got past papers here, obviously online on the Maths Genie website or Maths Made Easy. So like check them out, guys. Yeah, and that. Right, guys, let's get into like today's video. Okay, so today's lesson. Okay, so the first part we're gonna look at is adding and subtracting fractions. Right, guys, a little summary. Okay, so if we add fractions, if it's the same denominator, I keep the denominator the same and I just add my numerators. Okay, so that's all it is. And then it's the same conversely for when I have subtracting fractions. Okay, so same denominators, I just add my numerators. Different denominators, I have to find what I call a lowest common multiple. So I've got to find the lowest number that goes into both numbers and essentially convert the fractions into what we call equivalent fractions. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so question 1, work out a half plus a half. Okay, so half plus a half is equal to, yeah, 1 plus 1 over 2, which is going to be 2 over 2, which equals 1. A half plus a half, yeah, equals 1. Right, guys, question 2, 2 thirds plus 5 thirds. Okay, so again, same denominators, it will be 2 plus 5, which is 7, so 7 thirds, which is equal to 2 and 2 thirds. 7 thirds is what I call an improper fraction or a top heavy, and then obviously I've written it as a mixed number, 2 and 2 thirds. Right, guys, question number 3. Work out 4 sevenths minus 1 seventh. Okay, again, 4 minus 1 over 7 is going to be 3 over 7. Okay, find the solution to 6 over 9 minus 3 over 9, which is 6 minus 3 over 9, which is 3 over 9, which simplifies to 1/9, dividing top and bottom by 3. Okay, so yeah, that's that. Right, guys, question number 5. Try this question. Okay, so I'll put the answer there actually. Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, 4 sixths plus 10 sixths plus 11 sixths. So yeah, try that question, guys. Sorry that I put the answer there, but then yeah, give that question a go actually. Yeah, and then obviously check your answer. Yeah, for that one. Okay. This one, guys. Yeah, is yeah. I've put grade 4, 5 actually, but I think this one's probably grade 3, 4 actually. It's a bit lower. Okay, than yeah, than I anticipated actually. Yeah. Yeah, right, guys. Okay, so next part. Okay, so I'll work out a half plus a third. Okay, so now I've got different denominators, so I've got to find what I call a lowest common multiple. So it's the lowest numbers that go into both 2 and 3. Okay, so lowest common multiple, so I'll work it out by doing 2 times 3, which is 6. So the lowest common multiple is 6. So I convert both fractions to fractions out of 6. So I get 3 out of 6 plus 2 out of 6, which is 3 plus 2 over 6, which equals 5 over 6. Okay, yeah. Okay, for that one. Okay, so nice and easy. Question number 6. 2 fifths plus 4 ninths. Okay, is 18 over 45. Okay, plus 20 over 45. Okay, so I got that by finding the lowest common multiple. 5 times 9 is 45. Okay, and then I did, so then to get 18 actually, I did 9 times 2, which is 18, and then 5 times 4, which is 20. Okay, so yeah, so to have got this number, I did 9 times 2, and then to have got this number, I did 5 times 4, which is 20, and then I got an answer of 38/45. Okay, right, guys. Question number 7. Find the value of 3/8 plus 4/9. Again, finding the lowest common multiple. Okay, yeah, is 72. Okay, yeah, I think 72. Yeah. There isn't like a lower one actually. Yeah, I was just double checking. Yeah, so again, 8 times 9 is 72. Okay, so 9 times 3 is 27, which is there. 8 times 4 is 32. 27 plus 32 is 59. Okay, question number 8, guys. 3/2 minus 2/3. Again, finding the lowest common multiple. Okay, 3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 2 is 4. So 9/6 minus 4/6, which is equal to 5/6. Okay, and then question number 9, guys. Yeah, obviously try this question, and then I will put the answers in the comments. The next day, hopefully. Okay, and then last point, guys. Yeah, if I have mixed numbers, guys, and I'm adding or subtracting them, the way I would do it personally is I would convert it to improper fractions and then add them. And then find the lowest common multiple, and then obviously add my fractions or subtract them. So try, so that's actually, or the other one, which is what I've written here, or what you can do is add the whole numbers together and then add the fractions and then just put your whole number and then your fraction as your final answer. So you will get a mixed number answer essentially. Yeah, if you're adding mixed numbers. If you're subtracting, you might or may not get a mixed number depending on what it is you're actually subtracting. Yeah, obviously for your sum. Okay, so that is like a key point. Right, guys, this is actually, so this is again actually is grade 4 or 5 actually for the AQA Edexcel, and the OCR and WJEC, okay, specifications. Right, guys, next part, okay, algebraic fractions. Okay, so algebraic fractions, so here, adding fractions. Okay, so 1/x plus 1/y. Okay, again, so adding fractions, I've got to find the lowest common multiple. So lowest common multiple for the first one is going to be xy, x times y, which is xy plus over xy is equal to, so I got y times 1, which is y, x times 1, which is x, so y plus x over xy, or x plus y over xy. Okay, and then second one, guys. Okay, so 2/2x plus 5/2x minus 10/2x. Okay, so it's all the same denominator. 2 plus 5 is 7, minus 10 is minus 3. Yeah, so minus 3/2x. Next one, guys. X squared over 4y minus 2x over 3y. Okay, so the lowest common multiple here is 12y. Okay, yeah, okay, I think I've done this right, actually, yeah. So I got, 3x squared, times it by 3. Yeah, that's fine, actually, yeah. So 3x squared, so x squared times 3y is 3x squared y, and then I've got minus 8xy, which is equal to 3x squared minus 8x over 12y, which factorizes to x brackets 3x minus 8y all over 12y, and then that is my final answer. Okay, and then the last one, x squared over 4t times y squared over 16x. Okay, so timesing it, so x squared y squared on the top, 4t times 16x is going to be 64tx, which simplifies to xy squared over 64t, and then that is my final answer because I've cancelled one of the two x's here on, with the bottom x here, guys. Okay. Right, guys, the next part I'm looking at is angles in shapes. So, rule 1 actually, okay, so angles in a triangle add up to 180. Okay, so these are just actually rules, guys, that you gotta remember. Angles in a quadrilateral four-sided shape adds up to 360. Angles on a straight line add up to 180. Angles around a point add up to 360. Interior angles plus an exterior angle has to equal 180. The sum of interior angles is 180 times n minus 2, where n is the number of sides of the polygon, and a polygon is a 3-sided shape or more. So a polygon is a triangle, a quadrilateral, a pentagon, and so on and so forth. So it's a 3-sided shape or more. And then the last rule actually that I remember, guys, is to work out an exterior angle is 360 divided by n, where n is number of sides. Okay, so that is going to be rule number 7. Okay, there might be some more rules actually, but they're the ones that I summarized in my videos actually on this channel. Okay, so there might be more actually. You're like welcome to like take a look online actually if there are any more rules. Okay, for that. Right, guys, next one, fractional indices. Okay, so powers. Right, so this is going to be, grade 6, 7, I want to say. Okay, so 64 to the power of a half. So anything to the power of a half, guys, is a square root. Okay, so square root of 64, which gives me 8. Next part, 27 to the power of a third is the cube root of 27, which is going to be 3. Next part, evaluate 125 to the 2/3, which is going to be the cube root of 125, which gives me 5. And then I have to square it because of that 2 on the top, which I get 25. So the denominator is always the root that I take, and the numerator is always the answer that I square after I've taken the root of that number, if that makes sense. So it's always the root of the denominator. So whatever the denominator is, it's the root. So cube root 4 through, depending on what the denominator is, and then it's power of whatever the numerator is. Obviously, if it's just 1 on the numerator, then your answer's not going to change. If it's 2, then you square your answer. If it's 3 on the numerator, you would cube your answer, and so on and so forth. Right, guys, question 4. Evaluate 100 to the power of minus a half is 1 over 100 to the power of a half. So the minus means 1 over that, which equals 1 over the square root of 100, which is equal to 1 over 10. Right, guys, question number 5 is 5 to the minus 3, which is 1 over 5 cubed, which is 1 over 125. Question 6, guys, 2 to the minus 4 is equal to 1 over 2 to the power of 4, which is equal to 1 over 16. Okay, so again, rules, guys. Okay, rules to remember. So these are what I call your negative indices. If you've got a minus power, it means 1 over that. Okay, as part of a rule. Okay, power of a half means square root. Power of a third means cube root. Power of a quarter is the fourth root, and so on and so forth. Power of a fifth is a fifth root, and so on and so forth. Power of a sixth, is a sixth root actually, and so on and so forth. Okay, so make sure that you know your square and your cube numbers. And also obviously like power of 4 numbers. And power of 5 actually. Essentially. Okay. So make sure that you actually practice them. My advice here is to write a list here of like your powers. So do like 1 squared, 2 squared, 3 squared. Write a list for square numbers, cube numbers, and then so on and so forth. Okay, and then just obviously keep writing them out actually, and keep practicing and like memorizing them. Okay, because you will need it for your exams. Right, guys. Next part. Okay. So simplifying expressions. Okay, I'm not sure why I've put 6 and 7 there, so ignore that there. Okay, right, simplify x plus y plus y plus y. Okay, so it's simplifying expressions. So it's collecting like terms, okay? So x plus x is 2x, y plus y plus y equals 3y. Don't get confused, guys. X times x is x squared. X add x is 2x, okay? If you imagine I've got apples here, one apple add another apple is going to be 2 apples, okay? But if I'm multiplying letters, then it becomes to the power of that number, if that makes sense. So x times x is x squared. X add x is 2x. Okay, so make sure that you don't get confused between like one another. And then conversely, y plus y is 3y. Y times y is y cubed. Okay, so just be careful on that, guys. Right, guys, question 2. 3x plus 4x minus 10x plus 2y plus 7y. 3x plus 4x is 7x. Minus 10x is going to give me minus 3x. Plus 2y plus 7y. I'm going to get, plus 9y, which is minus 3x plus 9y, or 9y minus 3x, which I've just factorized as 3 brackets 3y minus x, or 3 brackets minus x plus 3y. Either way is going to be correct. Right, guys, question 3. Try question 3, guys. Actually, so try question 3. Question 4, okay, minus 4x plus x minus 10y minus 6y. Minus 4x plus x is going to be minus 3x. Minus 10y minus 6y is going to be minus 16y. Question number 5, guys, is 12x minus 7x plus 10y minus 8y plus 7y. So again, 12x minus 7x is 5x. 10y minus 8y is 2y. Plus 7y, so I've made a mistake here. It should be 9. Pen here, so it should be a 9 there. So it should 5x plus 9y. Okay, right guys, next part, okay, so expanding brackets, so it's single brackets here. 2 brackets x plus 5, okay, so 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 5 is plus 10. So expanding brackets, guys, so everything on the inside of the bracket is multiplied by the term on the outside of the bracket, okay, so it's 2 lots of all of this, okay, so x plus 5 times 2, which is 2x plus 10. Next one, guys, minus 3 times x is minus 3x, minus 3 times positive 8 is minus 24. Okay, next one, guys, 4 times x is 4x, 4 times negative 6 is minus 24. Okay, last one, 9 times 2x is equal to 18x, 9 times minus 7 is minus 63, guys. Okay, so this is expanding brackets here or removing brackets, okay? So single brackets, okay, so nice and easy. Right, guys, next part, expanding double brackets. Okay, so when I expand double brackets, so so it's 2 brackets, so x plus 1 times x plus 2. Okay, so it's going to be x squared plus 2x plus 1x plus 2, which is x squared plus 3x plus 2. Okay, so collecting like terms, so 2x plus 1x is 3x, x squared plus 3x plus 2. Next one, guys, x plus 3 and x plus 2. X squared, so x times x is x squared, x times 2 is plus 2x, 3 times x is 3x, and then 3 times 2 is plus 6. So it's x squared plus 5x plus 6. Right, guys, next one, x minus 5 times x plus 2. Okay, so I get x squared plus 2x minus 5x minus 10x, which simplifies to x squared minus 3x minus 10. And then lastly, x minus 9 times x minus 2 is x squared minus 2x minus 9x plus 18, because minus times a minus is a positive. Okay, so then my final answer is x squared minus 11x plus 18. Right, guys, next one. Okay, so factorizing expressions. Okay, so this is essentially the reverse. So you are given an expression and you are asked to put it into brackets. Factorize 3y plus 12. So this is all to do with finding the highest common factor or factors that go into these expressions. 3y plus 12. Well, 12 has got a factor of 3, so the biggest number I can take out is a 3. 3 brackets, 3 times y is 3y, so it's going to be a y there, and 3 times 4 gives me plus 12. Okay, so that is my answer there. Next one, x squared minus 4x. Okay, so I can take out an x as a factor. Okay, and then I get x times x is x squared, and x times minus 4 is minus 4x. Okay. Right, guys, last one for this one. So 2b minus b cubed. Okay, so again, take out b as a factor. Okay, so b is the highest common factor. Okay, because I've got a b to the power of 1 here, okay, which is going to be 2b, and then b times minus b squared gives me minus b cubed. Okay, remember that, So b times b squared gives me b cubed. Actually, obviously it's a minus, because a positive times a negative is a negative. Okay. Right, guys, okay, so factorizing quadratics. Okay, so we're nearly at the end, guys. Okay, so not long to go now, okay, for the end of the lesson. Okay, factorizing quadratics. Let's say we have the following: x squared plus 3x plus 2. Okay, so we're, okay, so it's going to be like a double brackets. Okay, so I'm going to have an x and an x there. 2 numbers that add to make the middle term and multiply to make the end term. So you've got to find the factors of the end term. It's going to be 1 and 2. 1 add 2 gives me 3, and then 1 times 2 gives me 2. So it's going to be x plus 1 times x plus 2. Okay, so it's 2 numbers that add to make positive 3, and two numbers that times to make positive 2. Okay. Next one, guys. Okay, so let's say I've got x squared minus 3x minus 10. So again, so 2 numbers that add to make minus 3 and times to make minus 10. Well, factors of 10 are 1 and 10 and 2 and 5. To make minus 3, it's minus 5 plus 2, or plus 2 minus 5, either way around. Okay, so I get x plus 2 times x minus 5. And you can check your answers, guys, by expanding the brackets on the right-hand side to check do you have the correct answer. Right, guys, okay, last part here, rearranging formula. So it's 2 steps. Okay, so it's just one example. So a formula contains 2 or more letters. Okay, so I've got w is equal to 5p plus 1. It says make p the subject of the formula. What that means is is I want it, so it's p is equal to something. Okay, so I want p on its own. At the minute, obviously it's times by 5 and then added 1. So to work backwards, I would subtract 1 on both sides. W minus 1 is 5p. and then I would divide both sides by 5, because the opposite of multiplying by 5 is to divide both sides by 5. W minus 1 divided by 5 gives me P. Okay? So that is my answer there, guys. Okay, so I hope that actually made sense, guys. Yeah, and I hope it was clear. Okay, so sorry if I was going a bit too fast, but obviously you're welcome. Yeah, obviously to like go back to the video, yeah, and pause, yeah, and obviously try questions yourself, yeah, or yeah, obviously, yeah, or go back, yeah, onto like any bits that you weren't sure about. Right, guys, end the lesson. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe, yeah, if you can. Drop the video a like, turn on post notifications so you guys can be notified of when my uploads are. Okay, and feel free, yeah, to obviously share my videos around actually with anyone that might find it useful. Yeah, and comment below any questions or queries or any topics that you want me to cover, and I'll be happy to do it. Okay, yeah, the next big news actually I wanted to announce, guys, is I've now actually opened up, yeah, obviously my other channel from my past papers, so I'm hoping to start that hopefully later on this month, if not yeah early August, yeah, or hopefully like mid-August, yeah, is the plan, depending on how things go. Yeah, so it's called, yeah, Maths Key Stage 2 GCSE exam papers, yeah. So that's the name of the channel, so feel free to head over and subscribe to it. Okay, yeah, I will hopefully start making exam papers, and then obviously I will notify you as and when, yeah, I'll be putting papers out on there. Okay, yeah. Stay safe, and I hope you're all well. Actually, yeah. Happy Sunday, yeah. And then I hope you've all had a pleasant weekend. Okay, right, guys. These are the links to check out. Okay, yeah. So check out CORBETT Maths and Maths Watch. Okay, so yeah, there's loads of questions on there. Yeah, yeah, for you guys to practice. Okay. So yeah, so that's that. And lastly, guys, actually, so the last part actually. So I wanted to share some good news actually. So yes, not yesterday, sorry. On Wednesday actually, this week actually. So like one of my students actually that I actually tutored in 2017, actually got a grade B in maths year, in 2017, and got onto the university course. And on Wednesday actually, they actually graduated from university actually. So I'm actually super happy, and I'm so really actually and so pleased that yeah that I was actually able to actually help them get to university, and they actually graduated partly because of me actually. So I'm super happy actually. So that is some amazing news that I wanted to share with you guys. And yeah, and also yeah, last year actually, yeah, one of my students actually got a grade B in A-level maths, and they got into the university course. And also yeah, and then also this year, all my students here passed the GCSE exams, and last year for GCSE maths, and also in 2017. And yeah, and all my students actually, yeah, passed Key Stage 1 SATs and Key Stage 2 actually, yeah, from last year and the year before. So that was some amazing news. Okay, yeah, I thought I'd share with you actually, yeah, and obviously check out my website actually, yeah, if you want more information. Yeah, about tutoring. Yeah, if you're looking for like private tuition, yeah, obviously later on next year for your exams, yeah, online or face to face, yeah, I'll be more than happy to do it. Yes, but I thought I'd share this with you guys, yeah, because I'm super happy actually, and I'm genuinely so, yeah, extremely grateful actually, and I have like a huge gratitude actually. So yeah, so I'm very thankful actually. Yeah, so that's some amazing news that I wanted to share with you. Okay, like I appreciate, yeah, that obviously I speak fast actually, so I'm very sorry, yeah, obviously for talking fast, because I'm naturally quite a fast talker actually. So yeah, yeah, and I apologize, yeah, that not all my videos are brilliant actually, but I would really appreciate, yeah, obviously you guys that carry on watching, because I really actually enjoy making videos, and I have a huge passion for maths, okay, as you can tell. Okay, yeah, and then yeah, so I thought I'd share that with you actually. So it's some amazing actually. And then lastly, yeah, so these are topics that I've not actually covered. So I'm hoping to do like a part 3 sometime next week is the plan. Okay, so I thought I'd share that with you actually. Yeah, so these are topics. There might have been some more topics, yeah. I think a few more topics that I've not covered, but I will again check my YouTube channel actually, yeah, and check videos that, yeah, obviously from last year. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate you. Yeah, thank you for watching. Yeah, but please do obviously, yeah, try and watch my whole video actually. Yeah, because it would really help me out actually. And yeah, subscribe actually, yeah, if you're new, and feel free, yeah, to obviously share around actually, yeah, and ask me any questions, yeah, or any queries in the comment section. Thank you so much, guys. Stay safe, and I hope you're all well. Actually, I will see you next week. Okay, happy Sunday. Bye now.